Hi, welcome back to Guessagaingaming. So today, just a small video which is just a kind of what I think of a game video, and the game is called Blackguards 2. Now I've had this game for quite a while and it's a turn-based game, and I was just playing it slightly today and I realised I don't think I've ever made any kind of video regarding it at all on this channel. And I do lots of turn-based games, so I thought that's a bit strange. I never considered it. So I'm not going to make a video demonstrating how it plays. I'm just going to make a few comments about it, and you can decide for yourself. I might make a little playthrough video at some point in the future, but anyway. So Blackguards 2, it's a very story-based, I'd say, kind of turn-based game. You play as this character on the bottom screen. You can see that lady in the left with a sort of metal face mask, and her name is Cassia of Tenos, and it's quite an interesting story. She's someone who's captured in a dungeon, and she has to endure years of being in prison there. Then she escapes, and she's been mutated by being in the dungeon so long, and that part's all very interesting as well. And then, as with many of these kind of games, she comes across different people. Those are the people you can see at the bottom who she adds to her group or party. There's also mercenaries, and you end up making a camp. I'll show you the world map, and it's quite a big kind of area. So it's a kind of linear game, but you can go backwards to places and you can go forwards to places, and when you're going backwards and forwards, you're going to different battles, really. There's a few places to explore. Basically it's battles, but that's fine because it's a turn-based battle kind of orientated game. It's not really a stealth kind of game, and that's fine. I would say it's not an easy game to pick up, and it's a kind of slow turn-based game. If you think of things like Pathfinder or XCOM, it's a slow game compared to that. That's not necessarily a bad thing or a deficit. It just is, it plays kind of in a slow way, but like I said, that's not a deficit. It's a game where you have to really like the way it's done and the story to want to play it. I'll just give you an example if I can. How do we do this?
Why? Everything is staring at me with eyes like thorns. I want to see if I bleed when they prick me. Think I'm mad. Am I mad? Am I not? Oh, don't think.
So that was just an example of Cassia talking. Whoever did the voice for her has really nailed it, and the voice acting is good, and she's very, very good. And a lot of it is the fact that she's kind of, which she would be if you've been locked up in a dungeon for years and got mutated, she's kind of become partially insane, and it's her kind of balancing battle between being insane and wanting to get retribution and become the queen of the world. But it's you have to buy into the story and the characters. If you only want to play a turn-based battle game, I would say this is going to kind of be slow. But if you invest in the story, and her especially, then it becomes interesting. And like I said, I think the whoever did the voice for her has really nailed it. And they're all well voice acted, and the characters are interesting, and the story's quite interesting. So it's a game that I would recommend, like I said, on the proviso you like turn-based games, obviously, and you've got a little bit of patience to kind of get into it. You don't mind something that's a little bit slower than some of the fast-paced turn things like XCOM and Pathfinder, and you're willing to kind of invest in the characters who are a bit quirky. She's quirky. I mean, the whole thing about her is like she was locked in a dungeon for years and she's become kind of insane and mutated. So, but once you get that part, if you like that part, you'll like the game. So I think it's a game that it's definitely interesting, it's different, it's unusual. It's not going to be for everyone, even if you like turn-based games, but I like it. I find it fun. So that's Blackguards 2. Like I said, I might make a little video of some of the play at some point in the future, but this was just the kind of video because I realised I'd never made a video about it. So anyway, thanks for watching. Until next time, take care for now.